In this video, I'll show you how to design and develop Talend job to perform SCD Type 3 load. Right, in my previous video, we have seen Type 2 load, and here we will see Type 3. And this is going to be a really quick video. And if you want to know in detail, I request you to watch the Type 2 video because I'll be using the same job and make some small changes to it. And again, this is going to be a custom solution using tMap. We will not be using the standard SCD built-in components. So let's get started. So here is an example for SCD Type 3 table. So if you carefully notice, we have got all the custom customer ID and customer name column, and we also have customer location. Right, even for type 3 we will make use of the same customer location as the type 3 field. And the difference between the type 2 and type 3 is type 2 we maintain all the historical changes to a particular dimension, but here we will store only the current and the previous version. So we will be having one additional field here, and let's say if you are using customer location as the type 3 field, you will have a corresponding customer location field, something to denote as previous value or last value, something like that. Right, I have created a customer location previous column. What would happen is when a new customer is entered into the database, there will be a first record created with the actual customer location, and the customer location previous will be null for a very first customer entry. And what would happen is when you make an update to an existing location, the current location becomes the previous location, and the new location will be stored in the main column. So likewise, if there is one more update to the location, what would happen is the previous location is wiped off, which is Hyderabad. It will be wiped off, and it will copy the existing location to the previous, and the new location gets into the main field. All right, so let's get started on the talent side. And if you remember the SCD2 video, I am using exactly the same job, of course with a minor modification, which I'll highlight now. So I've got a pre-job and post-job. Make sure you open the connection, commit, and then close it in the post-job. And in the main flow, you will still use the source table as the stage customer, and you will do a target lookup, right? And you will again have a insert and update flow. Now let's see on the tMap side. So there's no changes to the join model on the source side. It remains the same, and the variables also remains the same when compared to the SCD2 video. So that's why I'm not taking more time to explain here. So if you have not checked that video, you can check that. And only thing would change is I have removed the start and end date and active flag here from the insert output, and also from the output, the update output. Right, all I have done is this was the standard column which was already there, and this is a new column that I have added on both sides. Okay, and this the first section is the insert, which means whenever a new customer is entered, for that customer the previous location will be null. Okay, and for an existing customer, when there is a change in the location, right, when there is a change in the location, then only you will go ahead and update the actual customer location from the main source. Right, this is the main source, and customer previous location would come from the lookup table, because the lookup table will have the previous location which is stored in the table. So only if you carefully notice here, row 1 is the current and row 2 is the previous one. So that's all the changes, and I have removed this condition from the insert because we don't want to make any new inserts. Right, so that's all on the talent job side. Let's look at the database now. As I mentioned, I'll be creating a new column called underscore previous. Okay, and let me go ahead and truncate those tables. All right, so both the tables are truncated now. Let's look at the contents. It should be all empty. Right, it's all empty. Now let me go ahead and make an insert into customer table with Hyderabad as my first location. Let's go ahead and run this. Okay, so we have data into my staging table. Okay, my dim customer ACD3 is currently null. Let me go ahead and run the job. Just hit F6. The job is completed. Let's check the table values. All right, so this is the original record, and since it's a new customer, the previous location is null. Let me go ahead and update it as something like India. Okay, so this update is done on the stage customer. Right now the location is India. Let me go ahead and run the job again. Okay, so this is done. Okay, so previously the location was Hyderabad, which is now pushed to the previous column, and the new value, which is India, has come to the main thing. So likewise, even if you update it as in another location, which I will do it right now, and I'm gonna run this job. Okay, so one update has happened. Correct. Let's go ahead and check it. Right. So now the location is updated to Bangalore, and India was the previous location. Right. So that's all, guys. This is how SCD3 works, and it's very simple to transform your existing SCD2 into SCD3. So yeah, that's all. I hope you liked it and happy learning.